Welcome back to Breaking Camp. Glad to have you here. In this episode, we are going to finish unpacking what life was like for the natural as he lived in the Gambia. Please follow along as he breaks down the unfortunate reasons he had to leave and come back to the U.S. to regroup and start over to try again in Kenya. Let's watch.
The engine is already out. I'm talking about they went to work and didn't call me or nothing. So, believe it or not, it ended up working out. They got the part, put it back in, and that was good. So we back on the road. They give me a call the next day and they say, okay, you're going to need a fuel tank, right? I said, so what happened with the fuel tank? He said, maybe he ran it empty or something like that. I don't know. So I need another fuel tank. And I'm like, oh man, this the way it goes, huh? This is the scam coming into effect, right? So I'm thinking like, man, okay. So that car I ended up putting like 3 starters. Like I say, the fuel tank. I don't know how many of those solenoid, not solenoid, but they call it a heater. But what it does, it heats up the glow plugs. That thing goes out. It's kind of like a solenoid, I guess, but it goes out a lot. And I was like, the brake lights went out a lot, and I was like, this car did not do any of this before I bought it. And I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe it's sabotage is what I was thinking. So, I was just having some problems with the taxis and the drivers. So I probably will get a Gambian on the phone and just talk to him about that, because that's real funny. It's real peculiar how that is. But this right here is every once a year. I think it's right after. It's like, I guess, the beginning of the dry season. They go out there to the cemetery and they cut all of the brush down. So what happens is, if you are a Muslim in the Gambia, they will bury you for free. Yeah, if you pass away, they're gonna bury you that day. Yeah, no waiting. You know how, like here, people can wait 3 days, 5 days, sometimes 2 weeks. And there, when you pass away, it's either going to be today, it's either going to be that day or the next day. No waiting, right? And as long as you're Muslim, they'll bury you for free. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I was taking some pictures of the headstones, and I missed one. Hold on, you got one. Yeah, one that say 1953 out there, I think, right here on the corner. Let me see. And I was like, wow, I wanted to, I was just seeing how long the cemetery was out there. Let's see what else I got here. Sorry, my voice is mumbling sometimes. But I think that's it. Yeah, so let's see. I wanted to show my car. The car I had bought when I was out there. Oh well, I don't know where it's at. Oh, hang on. I might have a picture of it. Yeah, this Mitsubishi. Yeah, I had that, and I had some problems out of it, but I got through all of that. So it worked out. But yeah, so I guess that's it. And one of the reasons why I left the Gambia, right, was because problems like this, right? Because I had my own tools. I needed their help. But the bottom line was, I could not get brand new parts or refurbished parts. So that meant I had to work with the locals. If I got to work with the locals, the parts that I get from them, it's going to be like junkyard parts. I remember back in the day, I used to have to go to the junkyard and get parts, and I always kept going back to the junkyard until I just said, you know what, I don't care how much the part costs. I'm just going to break down and get the new one, or they're basically going to be refurbished, but I'm going to get the one from the box store and leave this junkyard alone, get a warranty on it, right? That way I can get another one out of the box instead of going to the junkyard and they go out there to another junk car and get this part, and they say, hey, if it don't work, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so most of the time if they don't work, most of the time it's under warranty. Most of the time the junkyard will give you another one. But if you add up that time that you lost, you say, well, I might as well go ahead on and get the one with the warranty from the box store and be done. Yeah. So, and they said, hey, you can't get them. There's no box store. I was like, man, I never would have thought that. Nowhere. You got to, if you're gonna get a part, you got to get it from the locals, the people who you got to stand there and bargain with for 30 minutes over $5. You know. So I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. And what else? You can't. The banking system is all messed up out there. What it is you can't send any money out. So I needed to send some money through. Well, I wanted to see if I can send some money Western Union to the United States. You can't do it, right? So I said, man, and the banking system is not cooperating or is not aligned with the U.S. And I never would have thought that either. I'm thinking it's 2023. The Gambia is so close to Europe, it's so close to the Western nations that I think that they would be in sync. And then their money, if you look up their money is worth some money. It's worth about the same as Kenyan money. So the Kenyan shilling is about the same. So I'm like, I'm just thinking it just never would have been that difficult to do business there for me. So that's when I said, you know, if I can't keep buying these parts every week, because I mean, just for this taxi alone, I mean, what, 3, 4? I mean, a starter just burned up, you know. So I'm like, man, how many starters I gotta go through? How many alternators I gotta go through? How many, you know, and then how much time is being wasted? So I said, well, let me pack up. I hated it too. I had so many tools that I left, jacks, saws, everything. Just left it. Yeah, and I try not to think about it because I know I'm gonna get it back. You know, it's no problem. It ended up not cost. It did end up costing a little bit more than what I wanted to just leave like that, but I was just fed up with it. Then you know, I developed a cough. It was so dry out there. I couldn't stop coughing. People thought I had COVID-19 or something, and I was like, man, I wanted it to work, but I couldn't. So what I'm doing now, the only thing I'm doing is regrouping, and I did bring some of my tools back with me though, so that way when I get to Kenya, I'd be able to fix some if I needed to. Yeah, like because when I get there, I'm going to get a car too, and I'll be able to fix my own car. I think that you can get brand new or refurbished parts out there the way everything looks. So, all right, that's it for today. That's it for right now. If I come up with something else, what I'll do is I'll post another one, and I appreciate your time of watching this whole thing. Thank you again, and